How's it going, everybody? Today we'll be making a planter box for these lilies. So we're gonna make some mini planter boxes. So for the lilies, they have to be spaced 4 to 6 inches apart, so that's not too bad. For this mini planter box, I don't have any plans. We'll just be building it as we go. And let's get to it. I just had a great idea. We'll make it a little wider than it needs to be. 2 feet, 2 feet. So, bam. The long rails will be 2 feet wide. And then it's within 4 inches, so if we make it like 10 inches a foot wide, so 1 by 2, we should be able to do 2 rows. And then we put all 4 down. Yes, it's coming together now. Maybe that'll work. You know what? 1 by 2, we're gonna stick with that. If it doesn't work, hey, we're gonna learn, but I think a 1 by 2 would work. It'll look cool. So 2 boards will give us the front and back and only one side. So the next board, we're gonna have to cut back as well to right there. That gives us 2, then we'll have 3 legs. Uh-oh. Maybe it'll be shorter than a foot because it's mini. We'll see. Foot. All right, there's 1 rail. All right, to get the maximum amount out of this board, I'm gonna do it every 8 inches for the feet. A little bit over 8 inches because we'll have just enough remaining. If I do it at 9, we'll be left with, what is that? 1/4 of an inch, which that could work potentially for the legs because the width of the blade, you know, we'll go 9 inches, it's fine. So 24, 33 for 9, we'll just do 33. And from 33, it's 42 because it's 9 more. And then from 51 all the way to 6 feet at the very end. That should be good. 3, 2, 1, go. So if we do something like this, have the ugly spots on the inside, cover that up with landscape fabric, it shouldn't be too bad. We can stand that, that's fine. All right, this one's pretty nice because I don't have to cut it twice, 1 at 2 feet, 1 at 1 foot, because I'm gonna just rip it in half and call it good. Let it rip, go. We'll rip this guy up for rails. Why not use it? It's at 2 feet. All right, we got the fence. I'm gonna rip these guys directly in half, roughly. Okay, all I'm doing here is lining up the fence with the guard, and that should give me 2.5 because that's what I did up here. That should give me 2.5 roughly. Well, 2 3/4. Which it does. The blade itself is at 2 3/4, so it's not too bad. 2, 1. Contact. So it's just like 1/8 bigger, so will that really matter in the long run? I would be the only one that notices that. Like this side's slightly too big, so and this is just a slight if I just slowly nudge it over like that, that should fix it. So it's lined up the fence like it was before me. Oh, it's too much. That should be good. Whoa, there's a big bow in this now. Weird. It wasn't before. So same thing, it's a lot less noticeable now, but there's still Just slight. So maybe if I go through that again, it'll get rid of it. But then am I just chasing the perfect cut at that point? If I keep doing that? Probably. Ah! Why not? Let's go for it. Oh, this is terrifying. That's not a bad idea. Oh, shit. That's so thin. That's like a veneer strip. All right, can we chase it? Holy, that's perfect. Okay, that's kind of cool. That worked out really well. That's like up near perfect. That might be like a fraction of an eighth of an inch difference, maybe. That's pretty close. You know, we're okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's so thin. That's like a veneer strip. All right, can we chase it? Holy, that's perfect. Okay, that's kind of cool. That worked out really well. That's like up near perfect. That might be like a fraction of an eighth of an inch difference, maybe. That's pretty close. You know, we're okay with that. I'm okay with that. Oh, this is so much longer now. Ooh. Yeah, that's perfect. We're good. Just about an inch there. Less than an inch there. What the fuck? So inches in the right in the middle. That's good enough for me. Whatever. Contact. Everything I cut so far. This will be like the strip in the middle between the planks here. These guys give it rigidity, strength, I guess. If it really needs it. Does it? I don't think it does, but if we're gonna make it look authentic, might as well, you know. Close enough. The exact same size now. They're the exact same size now, so that's good. Okay, I can start assembling it somewhat. We'll get to that. Got it. Come on, stop making me look bad. Just get off. Come on. All right, cool. Just using tight bond 2. We're just gonna glue it now. Not doing a crazy big bead, just a nice small one. That should be good. And now, put it right here and just put it up. Perfect. Now comes the complicated part. That guy. Put it right there. That looks like it's in the middle, right? You think? It's pretty good there. Now this should also this should also help straighten out the board as well. Get the glue in all crevices. All good. Fill that nail hole with some glue. Some sawdust on the ground, you know. Sawdust salt from the ground, courtesy of the ground. All right, cool. We're gonna let this one dry. I'm gonna do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more times, 6 more times. We're gonna glue up a whole lot more times, but I'm running out of clamps. I need to buy more. Oh, my light, no. All right, cool. Let this dry and then be good to go. I can't do anything else until tomorrow. It's already what, like 11 at night, so we'll come back to the rest later. The next step is to use these interior screws. They're yellow zinc. I figure that's gonna be fine because they're interior screws. They're going in the wood. That should be fine, right? But they're just 1.25 inches, so only 1/4 inch of the nail is going to go into the other piece of wood. That should bind it with the glue, and that shouldn't be that big of a deal. But I want to drill a pilot hole first before I do it. That way the wood isn't split, so that's what we're going to do right now. And we're just adding on the bottom rails to the wood right now. For some reason. Yep, looks good to me. Still a little wonky, but that's fine if I gotta trim this down. Good. Look how easy that was. Camera tripod's in the way. Shift that. There we go. Then boop boop. All sides. Call it good. Well, I guess not all sides, but some of the sides right now. Now imagine I did that to all the sides. Bam! And now screwing all 4 sides in. Alright, we are now making the box. The box. I'm not doing any fancy 45s or whatnot. I don't care too much, just because it's supposed to be like a trial run to see how it works for when I build better ones. I only have 3 really long clamps, and that's about it. I probably should invest in more, but right now I don't. So, well, it's kind of flush on the bottom. It's a little twisted, but I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Move that guy just a hair right there. Good, and then we clamp it. Why? You messing up now? Oh, perfect. Look at that. Nice and even now. The little one, it has been almost 24 hours since I put the clamps on. Let's see if this holds true. It looks like it does.
What are you doing?
I'm making a box. What are you doing?
What are you doing down?
I'm making a box.
No, what are you doing?
I'm making a box.
What are you doing?
I've already told you I'm making the box.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing? So I'm making a box. Not too bad. Slightly warped, but whatever. We can fix that with a little couple nails going down in there. I'll call it good. What do you think about that? Sound good? I think that looks good. There's like finger distance so I can grip it, whatnot, like that.
Daddy?
Right here. Yes, baby. And right here. And then we can just drill it down in there and can secure it that way. Do you know where my Sharpie's at, little one? I don't think you know what a Sharpie is, but let me know if you know where it's at, because I'm looking for one. And now it is. 5,000. Rip 'em. So it does look good now. That's cool. It's crisp, clean top looking thing now. It's all rounded-ish, rounded enough. That's cool. All right, now I can do the inside and the legs, and that's it. For that, I put 220 grit on this guy. I'm gonna sand it all, call it good. And yes, I have pretty much every brand of tools. I don't really pick a specific brand. Like I have the Bosch router, Ryobi sander, Ryobi drill, press. I have a Harbor Freight sander belt thing combo. DeWalt drills, saw blades, Sears table saws. I have a lot of different tools. It's just kind of, you know, what I pick up. I'm not a one type of tool guy because they pretty much all do the same thing. It's just what color you like, you know? Cool, that's done. Okay, not too bad. Now the question is, how do I want to attach the feet on here, you know? I'm not too sure. There's a lot of different ways people do it, because I can just make them short, just halfway, split in half, and have like a little angled piece right here. Just a nice little angled piece going up. Obviously, split these in half for that, and then call it that good, which is what I'm thinking about doing right now. And that might be the best approach for this guy. So let's do that. As pieces, we're gonna use these ones. Contact. So this is what I'm thinking. Take my board right here. I'm gonna slide it over just enough to where this board can fit under here and you don't see it, so it's flush with it. And in order to make sure it's the right distance away from everything, I'm gonna have it up here at the notch in the middle part. So it's just gonna be off the ground by like 3 inches or so, and that should be good. All right, it's almost done. I'm on the last leg. I use my 90-degree angle little clamp guy, just hold them in place. Yeah, because board's not long enough. I don't want to take that clamp off to scoot it over, so whatever. This one's on, that's pretty good. It's all relatively flat. So yeah, it's not too bad. They're done. The legs are all on. Okay, we're almost done with the box now. The legs are assembled. They're all on here. It looks good. Now we just gotta do the inside and then put the top on. But before we do that, I wanna put the bars down, put the liner in, and then vapor barrier, then liner, and then we put the top on and call it good. All right, so my vapor barrier is gonna be this trash bag that I have, because that's what I got. And it's plastic, and it's gonna be a nice vapor barrier. It's gonna do exactly what I need it to do. And this one's kind of ew. This one's better. Take that one out because it looks a little rotted. Doesn't really matter, honestly. They all look bad. And boom, we have it. It's good. something like that. Yeah, that's gonna work. Oh, that's loud. Okay, that side's good. Now, this is reversible. You can have it on either side. If you want brown, you can do brown. If you want to have it on the black side, you can have it on the black side. It doesn't really matter, honestly. That's 4. I got 1 staple left. I'm just gonna shove the stuff back there and call that good. Same with this side. Shove it on the back side. And it's good to go. Right here should be good. Cool, I made it in. But then it hopped. 5/8. 5/8. Well, yeah, I wanted to do one here and here in case someone wants to pick it up from there, which don't advise, but someone's gonna do it, so it's okay. Got 1 screw, drill bit, and this guy. And so I probably should measure to see exactly where the screw goes so I don't miss, but I'm not doing that. I'm just feeling for it. So like, I just feel with my fingers, just feel the depth and where I need to go. And then I just drill. And that's it. I'm gonna do it 2 more times and call it good. The main reason why I'm doing 4 screws, not 2, is because right here I wanna lower that down as well, get rid of that gap. The last step is I'm gonna apply this finishing wax thing on here and call it good. You can paint this if you want. You can probably do it before you put the liner in, but I think just having it on the outside is fine. It's not gonna matter too much, I feel like. So I just got this guy, just gonna scrub it around here, you know, get a nice amount. And then I'm just gonna apply it on. And this just gives it some protection from the sun and then the elements in case it rains and whatnot, or water going over it. That's really it. So yeah, you can do this before you put it all together, or like I'm doing it, do it at the very end, because you're great at planning and you remember where you put your stuff. That's why I'm doing it now, because I remember where I put my stuff, so no other reason. So that's how you build a mini planter box. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys do like it, leave a like, subscribe, it does help. And if you guys have ideas on how to make this better, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, until the next one, see you.